everybody. What's up? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. So I really can't see you. So I gotta put my glasses on. And so I just want to make an announcement. Don't get old, okay? Do not get old, and don't have bad eyes, or don't do anything that can cause your eyes to go bad, because no, absolutely not. I am really hating the fact that I have to wear glasses. But and the funny thing about it is, and they tell you this too in the eye doctor office, when you wear them, your eyes progressively get worse, and it's the truth. Because like I went from my basic reading glasses, and the prescription was just not cutting out. After a while, I'm squinting in my glasses. So now I need some new ones. So here we are. So I gotta put my glasses on because I cannot. I mean, I can see. It's just not clear. It's just very blurry. So everything close up to me, I can't really see. I can only see stuff that's further away. And it's funny because I used to be the opposite, right? I used to can see close up and not far, and now it's reverse. So welcome everybody. That's my spiel for the eyes. Welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome to B.O.W.S, guys. I'm so happy to be here today and every day, every Wednesday. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to come together with with my girls. That's always a pleasure. Listen, I'm just getting some time for it to cycle through here. So if you are on right now, please like and share, like and share, like and share. Please like and share. And if you could go into YouTube, go to Luciana, and you can also subscribe to my channel. That would be great. I really, 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 really appreciate it so very much, because the more content we bring you, the more it can get around, the more people can be empowered and grow. So that's the mission, right? The mission is to be more empowered and to grow, right? That's what we want to do. We want to be empowered. We want to grow. We want just to be a help in any way that we can, shape or form. You know. So I got a couple announcements here for you guys. So excited about. Um, so if you are aware of my website, beautybows.com, that's BEAUTIBOWS. On there, it has our announcement for our tea time for June. So our tea time for June is going to be June 18th. So let me read it now. So it's going to be, so first, before I start that, welcome. Welcome to everybody. Hi, I'm Lady B. Welcome to B.O.W.S. B.O.W.S stands for Beauty of a Woman's Strength, B.O.W.S. And I come on here every Wednesday just to be an encouragement, to be an empowering force. This is our empowering moment that for I want to do. So that's what we're here for. That's what we do. Every once in a while, I'll bring somebody on. Hopefully next week I'll have somebody on here to interview them. She's a wonderful woman. What she's doing, we're kind of like neck and neck of things that we're trying to do. And hopefully we can team up and I can bring you more content, more people, more inspiration, more encouragement, and things of that nature. So right now, outside of our announcements, I want to go ahead. Y'all know how I do, and I know it's probably redundant, but those who just tune in, they don't know. So I would like to explain what our mission is here. So my whole purpose for this business and for this company, for this nonprofit organization, and as you can see below, we have a banner that pretty much shows you where you can go to donate, because it is a nonprofit organization. So we do take donations, okay? But our nonprofit organization is a women's empowerment group, and we have a mission, right? Our mission is we're sisterhood dedicating to empowering the lives of women across the world. Our mission is to build stronger women from within by enhancing the knowledge of who they are and to connect with the power that resides in unity. We will commit to withstanding all adversities with poise, beauty, and love, forever showing the essence of a woman's touch through prayer and fasting, to never giving up, to never devaluing ourselves, but will vow to be strong and knowing that together we make the strongest foe. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to empower, to encourage, to be a thriving force for you guys. So please, if you're on here, please like and share. Wherever you are, we're streaming from my business page, we're streaming from my personal page on Facebook, and we're also streaming from YouTube as well. So those who don't have Facebook, you can also go to YouTube as well. Okay. And I will repost these and all of the other ones like LinkedIn. I think it's also streaming from Instagram as well, I believe. So I'm not really sure, but I'm in all kind of social media areas. I'm looking for someone to eventually manage this portion of my business. So, everything is getting there. It's slowly but surely getting there. So I'm so thankful and appreciative for all of those and all of you who are tuning in. Please like and share as well. So we just I want to, give you some announcements before we start talking about our topic for tonight. So like I was saying, we do a tea time every month. We missed this month, right? But we're going to come back around in June. So June 18th from 12 to 4. We are going to be, if you are in the New Jersey area, even if you're in Philly, you can also come as well. It's open to everyone. It's not really closed into a specific a crowd. So, but ladies only. Okay, so it is only open to ladies. All right. So June 18th from 12 to 4, we're going to have our lemonade and roses tea time. Okay, that's going to be held at the Ewing Community Center. That's 320 Hollowbrook Drive in Ewing, New Jersey. Okay, again, it's going to be June 18th. If you go on my website, B.O.W.S, it has the information there. So if you need to give that information to anybody. I'm also going to post it here as well on Facebook, on my business and personal page as well, so you guys can have it. But it is on my website, so you can go to Beauty Bowls, that's BEAUTIBOWS, and it has the tea time information on there if you need it, if you want to give it, send it to someone else. So again, it's going to be our lemonade and roses tea time. It's going to be June 18th from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Ewing Community Center. That's 320 Hollowbrook Drive in Ewing, New Jersey. That's 08638. Okay, so hopefully you guys are. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we got an update on the address. One of my Bow Squad girls, she just updated the address. So it's not going to be at the 320 Hollowbrook. So thank you, Alicia. I have to go and change that. It's going to be at 999 Lower Ferry Road in Ewing. Okay. So let's just update that. I'm sorry, honey. So 999 Lower Ferry Road in Ewing. Okay. I'm so happy. Yes. 999 Lower Ferry Road. And that's going to be in that's Trenton, New Jersey, correct? No, Ewing, New Jersey. I'm sorry. And Ewing, New Jersey. So 999 Lower Ferry Road in Ewing, New Jersey. So I will update that on the website just to let you guys know. So it's not at Hollowbrook. So it is going to be the Ewing Community Center at 999 Lower Ferry Road in Ewing, New Jersey. Okay. Yes. So I'm excited as well. I cannot wait. So how we do it is a lot of my Bow Squad members, and I really do appreciate these ladies 110%. They get on here and they support me. They have these tea times for me so we can spread the word of this wonderful sisterhood, this wonderful women's empowerment group. And then we just share. We just come, we fellowship, we eat, we have fun. And most importantly is what I like is our tea time cup. It's our teacup talk moment. And pretty much what you do is we're gonna ask you to write like 3 things in your teacup, what you fill your teacup up with and why. And then that's how we commence our discussion. So I'm excited about that. Alicia, if you need some of these, let me know, unless you can make them yourself. let me know and I can get some for you. Okay. But I'm really, really excited. I thank you so much, Alicia. She is actually hosting our June 18th tea time for the month of June. So I'm excited. Thank you so much. And if you would like to put on your own tea time, just hit me up, let me know, inbox me, email me, whatever you need to do. That would be great. So I got you, boo. I got you. One of my other assistants, she's really good. She actually cut these out for me. So we're gonna hook you up, girl. I got you, boo. I got you, 110%. So I'm excited. I cannot wait for it. It's gonna be June 18th from 12 to 4 at the Ewing Community Center, and that's 999 Lower Fair Road. So if you are on my website right now, the address is incorrect because I have to update it. So that is the right address. Okay. So you're in New Jersey. You're welcome, honey. I love you. Thank you so, so, so very much. I appreciate you 110%. Okay. So that's what we're going to do in June. I'm excited. Y'all know June is the best month because that's my birthday month. Yes, we're going to be celebrating Lady B. How you doing? So I'm excited for that. So a couple of other announcements. Y'all know that Amazon is still hiring. So their sign-on bonuses, competitive pay starting at $15 an hour, flexible shifts and schedules, healthcare, 401k, and paid time off, tuition reimbursements, options, career advancements in high demand fields. Listen, if you would like to apply to this job, you can also go onto my website as well. This information is there as well. There is also another company reached out to me. They are looking to hire. So if you are in the daycare area, if you are trying to if you like to work with kids and different things of that nature, and you're in the Pennsylvania area, let me know. So I have a school that is hiring at this point. It's a child care center. They are looking for workers too as well. So please hit me up, give me a call. You can either inbox me, you can email me. My personal email is my first name dot my last name, so that's sienna.boone@gmail.com, or you can email me at my business email, that's sboonebos@gmail.com. You can send me a Facebook information. You can I don't know, however else you can kind of contact me. Let me know if you're interested to work in a child care center. They are looking to hire a few people, ages from infants all the way up to preschool. So and they also have school age as well. So let me know if that you guys are interested in any of that. Please, please, please hit me up. And please don't listen. A job is a job, and it is what it is at the end of the day. I know how important it is to have one. So I'm thankful to whomever reached out to me to solicited for help for their business. So that's what we're here for. We're here to help each other. So that's what it's all about. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Everybody's here. Please like and share. Don't forget to like and the sharey, guys. Like and share before we get into our topic today. I'm excited about this topic. I really am. I have a lot to say about it because this is where it's my thing. It's my zhuzh. It's my it's where I am. At the end of the day, I stand in this stuff. And when God has created you to be this kind of a person, I wanna do it right. If you're gonna be in this kind of position, you gotta do it right. Okay? So you gotta do it right. If you are going to be any kind of leader, you gotta do it correctly. And there are ways to go about leading correctly, right? And a lot of people know, y'all know I go to church, I know I'm a Christian, but a lot of times in my business, I like to approach it from all angles. Okay. So we're gonna do it from every angle that there is. All right. So yes, if there is any other announcements that I missed, please charge it to my head, not my heart. I really do apologize about that, and I will try to come back and say them again after we're done. So hopefully, if I miss anything, girls, both squad, y'all know what it is. Let's get up and get on it. Let's come. Y'all bring your people however you want to. Y'all come and y'all do what y'all got to do, okay? So listen, tonight we're going to be talking about leadership. And I feel like that was something important to me because as a leader myself, in so many vast ways, that's just not as a mother or as in career, or in church or wherever. There's leadership everywhere, and even in my business, I have to be a leader in my companies that's getting ready to lift off. I'm so excited. But anyway, so you gotta make sure that you're leading correctly. And yes, you can't think that just because you out here paying everybody to do whatever it is they need you to do, whatever the job description is, that you can just treat people however you want to. I don't think so. I don't think so. And at the end of the day, even as a leader, it shouldn't be all about the money either. We're gonna talk more about that later. Okay. But I want to thank all those who are tuned in. So we're going to talk about the characteristics and qualities of a good leader. What are the characteristics and good qualities of a leader, right? What are they? So we got a couple of words here. So y'all know I always encourage you to get a paper pen to write down notes, or you can always watch the replay. However you like, it's all up to you. Thanks again for tuning in. Again, please like and share. So it says good characteristics and qualities for a good leader entail integrity, my favorite word, actually. I love, love, love to talk about integrity. Ability to delegate, communication, that's key. Self-awareness, gratitude, learning agility. Nobody know about that, right? Influence, empathy, courage, and respect. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. Respect is even as a leader, you need to be respectful at the end of the day, right? So we're gonna first open up with integrity. As a woman, who is leading in any kind of capacity, rather you're leading your family, friends, business, career, whatever place that you are in, that you are leading in, you want to have integrity. You want to have integrity. That's the one thing that I would really, really push and force for you to have, especially in leadership. The importance of integrity should be obvious. Though it may not necessarily be a merit or employee elevations, integrity is an essential leadership trait for individuals and organizations. It's especially important to top level executives who are charting the organization's courses and making countless other significant decisions. Our research shows that integrity may actually be a potential blind spot for organizations. Make sure your organization reinforces the importance and honesty and integrity of leaders in various levels. All right, so we're going to do, y'all know I'm a teacher, right? So I'm going to tell y'all what I like to do as a teacher, right? I like to look up words. That's what I like to do. How about y'all? Y'all like to look up words? I don't know if y'all like to look up words, but I do. I like to look up words. So we're gonna look up the definition of integrity, right? Let's look it up and see what it says. And Mr. I'm gonna see EGRITY. Let's go. What does it say? All right. So here we go. So integrity from a noun perspective is adherence to moral and ethical principles, soundness of moral character and honesty. Ooh, the state of being whole, entire, or undiminished, preserves of integrity of the empire, a sound, impaired, or perfect condition. But we want to focus on the first one, adherence to moral and ethical principles, soundness of morals, character, and honesty. That is it. If you are going to lead anybody, have some morals, have some principles, have honesty. Be that kind of a person. Be someone who can ethically make correct decisions without being immoral, without being unethical, and without not having principles. Because one thing I found out that, when you don't have these things, you can mishandle people incorrectly, and that's not okay. The point of leadership, it shouldn't be to just do whatever it is you want to do, and say whatever it is that you want to say, and lead however you want to, but it's to do it the right way so that people can, because people are following you, they're following your footsteps, and you want to be an encouragement. You want to stand rightly before them and be honest about who you are and have some morals and values to you, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You can make all the money in the world, but money is not going to really represent who you are as a person. And that's what's most important, is to have some values, and to have some morals, and have some integrity, because and be honest with people, but don't be so honest that it's disrespectful, and that's later on in the end. We want to have morals and values and ethics and principles, what I'm saying, and not and characteristics that that can push people in a positive direction, and lead them and show them the way, so that way they can be inspired and encouraged and empowered to maybe one day go and follow their dreams or do whatever it is they want to do. That's something that, that we have to take into consideration. All right. So it says number two, so that was integrity. So number two says the ability to delegate. Delegating is one of the core responsibilities of a leader, but it can trickly, but it can be trickily. Hold on, let me go back to where I was at. All right, but it can be trickily delegated tricky to delegate ineffectively. The goal isn't to just free yourself up. It is also to enable your direct report to grow, facilitate teamwork, and provide autonomy, and lead to the better decision making. The best leader builds trust with employees in order to delegate more effectively. Whew, this is it. This is it. So I find that a lot of business owners, they feel like it's hard to maintain, to get, or to have employees. The thing is, well, does your employees trust you? Are you presenting yourself in a manner that's trustworthy? Do you delegate correctly? Are you fair in your assessments? Because at the end of the day, these people got to trust you too. I don't care if you're paying them. They're people. And that's the thing we have to take in consideration. These are people too. And people that work for you, regardless of them having to listen and to do their job, they're people, and they have feelings and emotions as well. And if you're going to delegate things, you got to do it from an honest place, in a trustworthy place, and not just because you just want everybody to do your work for you, or work for you because you're paying them, and all of that stuff. But no, have a responsibility about it. Be responsible at how you delegate in your company, or in your family, or in your job, or whatever place that you are a leader at. And that's mostly what's important, to enable direct report to grow. You want to grow your company, or grow your family, or grow the level that you have going on, or whatever it is you're trying, whatever the goal is, whatever you're leading in, right? You want to facilitate teamwork. You want to have teamwork. Like, how you want people to work for you and never delegate any teamwork. No, everybody out here doing their own stuff, and then you want to complain about how they're not doing their job correctly. Well, did you ever teach them how to be a team? Did you ever have meetings? Meet once a month. Check in with folks. See how they doing. See if they got any concerns. Some companies they put that little that little box there where you gotta put your little comments or any concerns or questions about things. Like that stuff is important, and it builds teamwork, it builds togetherness, and that's even though it sounds like I ain't trying to do all of it, but you should. You should, because at the end of the day, people will respect that. They will appreciate and they will trust you more because they know that okay, you have my best interest at heart as well as me helping you build your company correctly. So you want to facilitate correct teamwork and provide autonomy. I don't know if y'all know what that word is, but that's important. It's really important and to lead better, a better decision making. So you want to make sure that at the end of the day that you have the ability to delegate correctly and not just let people just do whatever you want to do. I don't know no company or no business or no family or no anybody that's in leadership that just let folk know what that's chaos. And that's how my check. That's a bunch of chaos. I don't know anybody that got a business and just letting folk do whatever they want to do. That cray ray. I don't. That doesn't make any sense. You gotta have structure. You gotta have some order. Some. You gotta delegate some things. Okay. Yeah. You can't be scared. What in the world? How are you afraid? See, and that right that right there, that right there, people will be offended by your delegating. And I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I have absolute no recollection of why that is. It doesn't make any sense. How are you, because you're being told to do something, like how do you become offended? Like you should not be offended about wanting to be a team. If you're trying to be a team, how are you offended about that? Unless a person is being disrespectful, off-putting, or saying or delegating in some kind of wrong way, there's no reason for offense at all whatsoever, but yet it happens. And so those are the conversations and things that you need to have because I don't, my mindset, even in working, is always listen. I'm here to do whatever it is I need to do, however I need to do it, whichever way that means. So if you ask me that I need to jump 500 times over here, that's what I'm gonna do. If that benefits this company, because I'm here to help in every way, shape, or form that I can. And that's the mindset that you should have, especially as an employee. All right, so that was number two, ability to. So the first one was integrity. Second one was ability to delegate, right? The third one is communication. And this is one of my favorites. I think communication is universal in every given anything. I don't, it can Communication can live in any arena in my book, like any arena. Okay, it can live in all kinds of arenas because that's what you need to have really good of. You got to have really good communication, point blank in the period. Like really, really good. If you don't have really good communication, um, yeah, it's always going to be an issue. It's going to be there's going to be issues. There's going to be problems. Always. I mean, you can't. There's no possible way for you to get past that. There's absolutely no possible way for you to get past having issues and problems because you're going to have issues and problems. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. So effective leadership and effective communication are intertwined, right? They're intertwined. The best leaders are skilled communicators who are able to communicate in a variety of ways, from transmitting information to inspiring others to coaching direct reports. And you must be able to listen to. Hey, I hope y'all writing this down. You must be able to listen to and communicate with a wide range of people across roles, geographies, social identities, and more. You cannot treat everybody the same. If you are doing that, I'm pretty sure it's not working for you. You have to know each person, who they are, how they are, and how and what you need to say and communicate to them that's going to be effective, because that's the goal. The goal is receiving the information for the betterment of them, right? So that's the goal. So I need to give you information that's going to help you be better in this position, whatever that is. And that's for you parents too. I know it sounds like, ooh, I'm about to listen to who. Yes, at the end of the day, you do have the upper hand, but you need to listen to your children. I'm sorry, I said it. It is what it is. You do. I know it seemed like, what you mean, listen to my kids? I provide for them. I cook, clean. No, yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. You do need to listen to your children as well. And even as their leader and as their parent and as the one who takes care of them, you got to listen to them as well. They're not slaves. They're not here just to do as you ask, and that's just it. But they're developing a personality. They're developing things in their life that you need to know. You need to figure out who this child is and how they are. We have various conversations with my daughter all the time, and I give her an opportunity. Now, mind you, at the end of the day, parents have the last say, right? So I give her an opportunity to tell me how she feels. And then we work through that. So I listen, right? See, listen to. So I listen to her and I let her and I give her an opportunity to talk about how she feels. And then I have to give her like the delegate. I have to delegate the understanding that this is what you need to do. I understand that you're upset and we can work through however we need to figure it out for you and your comfortability. But at the end of the day, this goal right here is what needs to be fulfilled. So if it's cleaning your room or whatever the case may be, this is what needs to be done. So I understand you may not like that I'm taking your things away because you have to do this thing, but how about when, and that's how you have to communicate to your kids sometimes. It may sound crazy, and then some people probably liken it to, or you being passive or whatever. Absolutely not, because listen, Nalabu know better. Okay, trust and believe. She know better. Okay, so she knows better, and what it honestly, I'm telling you the truth. I cannot make this up. Honestly, when you do that, it gives them ownership, and it makes, I notice that she's encouraged more to have these conversations with me and to want to talk to me about how she feels and not feel like I can't talk to them. I can't talk to them. I can't. And that's how when she grows up, I want her to know that she can communicate with me. She can talk to me about things, and I don't want her ever to grow up with this stigma in her mind, like, she got to be closed in and shut in and like, and not really. No, I don't want her to be passive. I want her to be somebody who stands in her truth, stands in her own self, and and asks for what she wants in a respectful way. Like, you need to be able to do that. So that's, you got to teach your kids, be that leader. Like, listen to your children and communicate with them. They're people too, and they have feelings too at the end of the day. Even though you do have the say, you do have the upper hand, you do have the last say so, but I would encourage you to listen to your children. All right, so the quality and effectiveness of communication among leaders across your organization directly affects the success of your business strategies. To learn how to effectively communicate, and better conversations can actually improve your organization culture. I know that's right. Culture, I like that. Organization culture. And that's what it is. At the end of the day, you may have your own business, and you have to work with people, and sometimes they won't like uh you know that you interject your idea over theirs or something of that nature. So let's have this conversation. Let's figure out how can we meet in the middle, okay? Even though it's your business, right? Yeah, so what? Let's figure out how can we meet in the middle? How can I and me and you come to an understanding at the end of the day, and that's how it should be, not what is what I say go type stuff. What grown person gonna let you say that to them? I don't care where you work at. Ain't no grown person gonna let you say to them, and if you is, I'm gonna need to speak to your strength place, that strength person that you got within you. Because if you're allowing people to tell you what to do, when to do, and how to do it, and without, respecting the fact that you're a grown adult, we got to work on your strength ability and your value system and something of that nature. We got to work on that. Because there ain't no way in the world I'm not going to let nobody tell me, oh, listen, it's what I say go type stuff. No, no, that you definitely ain't gonna get no cooperation from me talking to me like that. I beg to differ, sir, ma'am, whomever you are. Don't think so. Sorry, yeah, no. So yeah. So you got to make sure that communication is key. Communication is really important. That's something that you got to have. You got to have, especially as a leader, and especially, and I find, the typical highlight of leadership, mostly is in ministry. And that's where it's really, really focused in on. We don't focus in on leadership when it comes down to working at a job. But it is. It's exactly what it is. Your managers or your bosses, they lead you, right? But we don't hone in on it like that, like we do when it comes down to ministry. What ministry is like, boom, leader. I mean, we use the title 110% out of the time. So, you know, that's the focus. And it's just like you got to make sure that you're the right type of leader that you need to be. You're not only just delegating, but you got to listen. You got to have integrity, right? And then number four, is that number four? Yeah, you got to have self awareness. Self awareness. Be self aware. While this is a more inwardly focused trait, self awareness and humility are prominent for leadership. The better you understand yourself and recognize your own strengths and weaknesses, didn't I just say that? The more effective you can be as a leader. I just said that. I just said that knowing the type of person you are, figuring it out, that way you can convey your best self to your employees or to your team or to your family or to your friends or whatever the case may be. Do you know how other people view you or how you show up at work? Take the time to learn about the four aspects of self awareness and how you can strengthen each component, right? You have to learn who you are as a person. If you don't know who you are as a person, how are you going to effectively lead anybody if you can't even figure yourself out? And mind you, you're going to be dealing with so many vast difference of people with different personalities, different opinions, so many things, and you have to manage all of that. So if you can't manage yourself, please explain to me, how are you going to manage all of that? I would like to know, because no, I don't think so. All right. So please be self-aware. Know the type of person you are. Know if you are cut out to lead. Because if you're not cut out to lead, you need to put somebody in there that can effectively do that. Because the goal is, you don't want to lose your business. You don't want to lose your family. You don't want to lose your friends. You don't want to lose your career. You don't want to lose these things. Even if you're a teacher, like, you don't want to lose your students along the way. You want them to be successful. And that's the end all goal, especially as a leader, is always to lead them in the direction and the way that they should go. And that's the bottom line. So just make sure that you know who you are as an individual person. It says today's leaders need the ability to address complex challenges in new and innovative ways. Build the traits and characteristics of a good leader with our flagship leadership development programs. Anyway, so it says 99% of participants will recommend this program to colleagues, and 98% participants say that it's better to prepare for your future responsibilities. So next, number 5 is gratitude. Okay, so as a leader, you need to be grateful. Be grateful. So it says gratitude. I know that's me be crazy. Y'all know how I am. So have some gratitude. Being thankful can lead to higher self-esteem, reduce depression and anxiety. Well, come on here, and better sleep. Gratitude can even make you a better leader. Yet, few people regularly say thank you in work settings. Thank you. You make sure you speak up, because when you say things like thank you, some people can't hear you when you say thank you. You know, you gotta reiterate, because otherwise folks sit around think that you ain't saying thank you and you is saying thank you. So make sure you speak it loudly enough that they can hear what you're saying. Okay? I digress. All right. Anyway, so yes, make sure you say thank you in a work setting. Even though most people say they'd be willing to work harder for an appropriative boss, the best leader knows how to demonstrate sincere gratitude in the workplace. So be grateful. Have some gratitude. Say thank you, because these people signed up to work for you, even though you are paying them, but they're still a person. And you still should be grateful and thankful that these people are working your business. Because remember, without them, you don't have no business. At the end of the day, if you treating your employees wrong, you ain't gonna have no employees. At the end of the day, if you are dismissing your employees for some odd reason, you're not, and they know you in that kind of cycle, you know, I'm telling you, word of mouth spread. And you can work for this company, and then it'll go around. Now you don't want to work for them because they boss is nasty, or now you don't want to work over there because she got a nasty mouth. That boss, you don't want to quit. Like, that's bad. That's really bad. You don't want to have that kind of reputation. You want to make sure that when you are, when you have a company, especially if you have a business, you want to make sure that you are, you know, make sure you treating your peoples right. Okay, treat your peoples right. Be thankful. Just say thank you. It don't kill you much to say thank you. Ain't nothing wrong with saying thank you. And I tend to look at myself as a thank you queen. I like to say please and thank you. And that's just the Barney years of my life. Okay, I'm telling my age. I know, but I look good for my age. How you doing? But yeah, so like Barney used to always sing this song called "Please and Thank You" are the magical words. If animals can talk to you, the fishes and the birds talk about please and thank you. There are the magic words. Used to be in the morning, I knew that night, because this great word to be polite. Please and thank you are the magic words. Yes, I'm telling you, I still remember. Believe it or not, I still remember that song from like years ago. Okay, so I still remember that song, and so and it's the truth. Please and thank you. It takes you a long way. So have some gratitude, okay, for your employees and whoever else. So next, number 6, I want to say this is learning agility. Okay, learning agility. Learning agility is the ability to know what to do when you don't know what to do. I'm gonna say that again. Learning agility is the ability to know what to do when you don't know what to do. If you're a quick study or are able to excel in unfamiliar circumstances, you might already be learning agile. But anybody can foster learning agility through practice, experience, and effort. Explore how great leaders and are great and learners with strong learning abilities to get started. And I want to say I have learning agility. I'm gonna tell you why, and I don't know why this is, but I work so well under pressure. Like I really do. Like I get my best 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 work under pressure, and I will go like if I have a paper due like on a Wednesday or let's say Thursday because Tuesday, Thursday. So say like if I have a paper due on Thursday, honest to God, I will wait to probably like Tuesday. I'll probably introduce some of it on Tuesday, but like honestly, I would probably write it on Wednesday. And I would be killing myself, worried, work crazy. But then when I'm done, it's like a masterpiece. And I don't know why this is, but I've been in both sides, right? I've taken advantage of a lot of time and came out with some kind of work and had to improve. But then when I'm on like a short kind of like, you know, no, you gotta hurry up, like this is due like tomorrow kind of stuff. It's like wonderful. I don't know why I do well under pressure, but I do, and I don't know. And that's in any kind of situation, rather it's school or work or whatever, business or whatever. I work very, very well under pressure. Some people like that. Some people have that. Some people don't. But it says have some learning agility. So as a good leader, you want to be a quick study, right? So you have to know what to do when you don't know what to do. Figure it out quickly. Do it fast. That's pretty much what learning agility is. So next one is influence. I like this word. I like this word a lot. I'm gonna tell you why. Because ain't nothing like the ability to be influenced by someone. And that's what I do here. I try to make sure that I bring you content that is influencing and encouraging to you. So that's important. So influence, as a leader, you should have some influence. I think I feel like I want to say I did this before. I don't know why, but I feel like I want to say I did this. I did this before. So for some people, influence feels like a dirty word, but being able to convince people through logical, emotional, or cooperative appeals is an important trait of inspiring. I feel like I really did this before. I'm having like deja vu right now. Effective leaders' influence is quite different from manipulation, and it needs to be done authentically and transparently. It requires emotional intelligence and trust. Oh, did y'all hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Influence requires emotional intelligence and trust. I mean, you don't even gotta say nothing else after that. Like that's just effective influencing can be a game changer, and that is the truth. And I'm going to tell you a couple of people which just came to mind that is the truth. One in particular, that daggone Adolf Hitler. Yo, the the level of influence that Adolf Hitler had, like this man kind of came out of nowhere, right? And somehow fed all of this stuff to these people and this army and this state and this world, and they fell for it. Like literally, they fell for it. Sorry, I got my waist train off, but they fell for it. Like they really, really fell for it. And so you got him killing thousands and thousands of people in Europe. Like that's crazy, crazy, crazy because they don't look like him. That was like, and that's just the strength of influence. Like he knew how to influence people in some way, shape, or form. And that's us as Christians. Like we got to learn how to get up on our job and influencing folks, on how to draw them into Christ. You got to figure that out. And it says right here, it requires emotional intelligence and trust. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to be influenced by you if you out here not trustworthy, and you don't have no kind of, you out here trying to manipulate people. Who won't want to trust you if you manipulating folks? No, don't do that. Be out here trying to trying to get people to join your church, and you out here manipulating folks. Like, folks ain't stupid. We stupid. We ain't that stupid, okay? I'm just saying. All right. So let's have some let's have some influence, the right type of influence, okay? So next is going to be empathy. So empathy is correlated with job performance and is critical parts of emotional intelligence and leadership effectiveness. If you show more inclusive leadership and empathetic behavior towards your direct reports, our researchers show that you're more likely to be viewed as a better performer by your boss. Plus, empathy and inclusion are in perspective imper- imperative, are imperative for improving workplace conditions for those around you. So be empathetic. And it speaks more to the worker, to the employee, right? It says it encompasses emotional intelligence and leadership effectiveness. So to show more inclusive leadership and empathetic behaviors towards your direct reports, such as showing you more likely to view a better performer by your boss. Okay. So that's something that you need to have. Empathy and inclusion are imperative. They're imperative for you to have, to be empathetic, to be a good leader. You have to empathize with folks sometimes. You know, it's case by case scenario, case by case situation is what it is. Okay. So I just want you guys to know that if that's something that you are um, doing or need to do it. Be empathetic, period. Right. So next is courage, and we're almost done because we're about to be at respect. So as a good leader, you should have courage um, to lead. I agree. Have some courage. Um, and that's courage in the place of, well, a lot of ways, but it's really courage in the place of having to tell somebody something that you probably really don't want to, but you have to have some courage enough to have to do that, because if you don't correct a behavior, it ain't going to go nowhere. It's going to be there forever and ever, and it's not going to go nowhere. So you want to get up on it now to make sure that it dissipates, give it time to dissipate, and understanding on that regard, than to just let it linger and mess up stuff. So it says you want to have courage. It can be hard to speak up at work. Perfect example. Not for me, because I speaks up at work. I speaks up. I know that's like bad language, but I do. I under I understand the power of these things. You know what I'm saying? And what kind of person am I, even for my coworkers or my boss, if they're walking in error or doing something wrong and I don't say nothing, and I know it, but I don't say anything? Like, that means indirectly you're saying that it's okay for them to be that way. And I don't get down with the snickering, the bickering, and the little, stuff happens, and then folk go in their little corner and like, please, we're grown ups. I'm a whole grown woman. I put away childish things. Okay, we're not teenagers. This is not high school. We're not none of that stuff. We should be able to be grown ups and deal with stuff the way you're supposed to deal with stuff at the end of the day. And I found out that there are people who don't like when you confront them. And it's just good confrontation, right? So when you have good confrontation, folk don't like that. They don't like it. They don't like when you deal with their stuff, or have conversations with them about things that they're doing that ain't right. Like, people don't like that kind of stuff. And it is what it is, because at the end of the day, you still have to have courage to want to talk to your, rather it's your employees, rather it's your family, rather it's your job co-workers, rather it's whatever the case may be. Like, you gotta have some courage, right? Otherwise, folks gonna just walk all over you. It says you can be it can be hard to speak up at work, whether you want to voice a new idea, provide feedback to a direct report, or flag a concern of someone's above you, right? That's part of the reason courage is a key trait of good leaders. Rather than avoiding problems or allowing conflicts to fester, courage enables leaders to step up and move things in the right direction. A workplace with high levels of psychological safety and a strong coaching culture will further support truth and courage. I know that's right. Listen, I got courage all day long, every day. I'll tell you that. I got courage. I'm gonna tell you why I have courage, because for me, I do it in love, right? I kind of mastered how to do it in love, and then sometimes you do get attitude from me, and because I'm not perfect, I'm not a perfect person, right? At the end of the day, but for the most part, I try to make sure that my goal for having this conversation is to help you be better, and for me not to be offended, or whatever the case may be, right? And that's just the empathy part. It's like, okay, well, this is a wrong behavior that you're displaying, and it needs to be fixed. And if I see it and I experience it, I know everybody else does too. So why would I know of something of this nature and never say anything to you about it? That means I'm torturing myself. I got to come to work with this kind of behavior all the time and never help fix it. No, I refuse to go to work and be stressed out. None of that stuff. I don't know. Who about to do that? I ain't doing that. You can do that if you want to. If that's your cup of tea, you go on and drink it, ma'am. But that's not my cup of tea. I want to come to work and love what I do. Period. Have the best experience that I can while I'm there for my 8 hours, and keep it moving. Point blank as a period. You know what I'm saying? I want to be productive. I want to be encouraging, inspiring, whatever the case, whatever it is I have to do, effective, and do my job well. I want to be a good teammate. I want to be all of those things. Right? That's what's important. That's important. So make sure you're someone who is in a position, rather you're a leader or coworker or whatever, spouse, whatever the case may be, you got to have courage. Courage to deal with the tough stuff. It is what it is at the end of the day. Some people ain't going to like it, some people will. But you have to have courage to deal with the tough stuff. I know that to be the truth. And last but not least, I don't know why I feel like I got to blow my nose. Anyway, so last but not least, we came to respect. So respect. Respect, just a little bit, respect, just a little bit. What's that? RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. RESPECT. Take on a TC. I don't know if I did that. That's words of that. But anyway, so here we go. Respect. Okay, RESPECT. Treating people with respect on a daily basis is one of the most important things a leader can do. It will ease tension and conflict, create trust, and improve effectiveness. Respect is above more than an absence of disrespect. Oh, did you hear that? I'm going to read it again. Respect is about more than just the absence of disrespect, and it can be shown in many different ways. I was told by my grandmother, God bless her soul, y'all know this is where she is. It's called an urn necklace. So some of her ashes, her body is in here. But anyway, I digress. So I was told by my grandmother that respect is due to a dog, right? Even animals, you gotta respect them. Explore how you can cultivate and climb and inclement. Wait. Yeah, commit to respecting at work or learn more about ways that you can become an ally to others. Yes, respect, guys. Respect is number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. It's all 10 as far as I'm concerned. Like, if you don't have respect when you are a leader, that's going to be a really big issue. It's going to be a really big issue for you. And that's something that you want to make sure that you always have, period. You can't take business personal. Never. Family is different. If you're the parent or the wife, husband, whatever the case may be, cousin, whatever role that you're playing in the family that titles you to be the leader, yeah, it becomes a little foggy, right? It becomes a little foggy, but in business, should never take business personal, right? Never take it personal at the end of the day. And don't let people take advantage of you. And at the same time, you don't take advantage of other people. Be respectful of whoever you have to deal with, whoever you have to talk to, whether it's reprimanding them, writing them up, have to talk to them, have to delegate, whatever the case may be. If it's an integral thing, ability to delegate, communication, self awareness, gratitude, learning agility, influencing, empathy, courage, whatever it is, make sure you do it with respect. Do it with respect. Don't be out here in these streets being disrespectful to your employees or being disrespectful to, an organization because you're the head of the organization or whatever. No. These people are people. They're not dogs or slaves. They're not people without value. No, they have value. They're people, period, at the end of the day. And granted, sometimes they may not like what you say or what you do, but as long as you're being respectful about it, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Point blank in the period. Make sure that you are respecting folks. Respect people. Respect is due to a dog, okay? Respect is due to dogs, cats, whatever, fishes. I don't care what kind of animals that you have at home. Respect is due to everything and everyone because it's universal. That's something you should always have. Okay? I'm going to read this one last little paragraph. It says, putting it all together, the characteristics of a good leader. While successful leaders may exhibit these 10 leadership qualities to varying degrees, all good leaders advantage at least, all good leaders leverage at least some of these characteristics. Together, they make up the backbone of strong leadership across organizations, industries, and continents. Without these qualities, true leadership is impossible. Mic drop. Boom. It's impossible. It's impossible. Without these traits and these things, integrity, ability to delegate, communication, self awareness, gratitude, learning, agility, influence, empathy, and courage and respect, it's impossible to be the best leader that you know you need to be. So, I just want you guys to be encouraged. Listen, if you are someone in some kind of leadership role, take heed. I want you to take heed. Okay, take heed in some kind of way, shape, or form. Please do, y'all. It's imperative. It's imperative that you do. Okay, and I hope that you guys got something out of this. Don't forget to be don't forget to check us out June 18th for our roses and lemonade. It's going to be outside, so I just want you to know it is going to be outside. It's right, Alicia. It's going to be an outside event, so just make sure you get to come to our event June 18th from 12 to 4. So lemonade and roses tea time. It's going to be at $9.99. I'm going to correct it on my website. So if you went on there, I have to correct it. So it's going to be a $9.99 Lower Ferry Road in New Jersey. So come out and get the tea on. We're going to spill the tea, sip the tea, talk about the tea, make tea. We're going to do everything, okay? So I want y'all to come out. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Ladies only. This event is ladies only, ladies only, ladies only. If you probably, I don't know how she's doing the menu, but if you want to bring something, you absolutely have, you absolutely can. Hopefully, I said that correctly. I don't know if she's going to be hosting the food herself, but I'm just saying if you want to bring something, I'm pretty sure she'll be happy to you know, whatever you bring, right? So please bring a dish if you would like. Okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone. Please don't forget to like and share this feed. And if you need to, the playback, it is on YouTube. So you can always go on YouTube to rewatch it. If you go on YouTube, please don't forget to hit the little bell to subscribe to my channel. That'll be great, great, great. So let me go and do my little roll call. First, I want to thank. All right, let's go up. Let's go up. All right. So, Alicia, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Miss Davis. Thank you, Vera Van Klein. Thank you, Mr. Boone. Thank you, Renee. Keon, look at Keon on here. What you doing, Keon? All right. And thank you, LB. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Please like and share. Tell people that Wednesday we're here every Wednesday, unless I tell you otherwise. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Please like and share, spread the word. I want you guys to be encouraged, to be empowered. Listen, I want to see y'all out at the tea time, okay? So I'm going to go on to beautybows.com and I'm going to update everything. Well, the address I have to. But if you need to know more information about our tea time coming up in June, go to my website, okay? beautybows.com. And then you'll see all the information there. We have a lot of things coming up. It's going to be wonderful. Don't forget, December, we got our Christmas ball coming up. That's going to be a fundraiser as well. I'm not sure we're going to do the health and wellness event this year because I think we're kind of late for it, but because we're late, it's late in the year. So we're definitely we're going to work towards our, our Christmas ball. I got kind of like brain fart. Yes, and don't forget, next month is Father's Day, so we got a Father's Day basket about to come through. Okay, so come on, ladies, let's treat our men wonderful. Okay, so let's not forget to holler, to celebrate, to love on our men, those who are daddies, uncles, goddads, whomever, whatever kind of representation of a father figure that you are. We're going to celebrate you in the month of June. So please, please, please don't forget to tune in because we're going to be giving away our Father's Day basket. Okay, so Bo Squad, thank you guys so much. I love you, and y'all have a great night. Okay, I'm Lady B. I love you, and I mean it. And I will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Talk to you later. Bye.